Volume 2, Hadith 801, narrated Ibn Umar. Al-Abbas asked the permission from the Prophet to stay at Mecca during the nights of Mina in order to provide water for the people, so the Prophet allowed him. In Book 26, Chapter 57, we have something that is almost impossible to do nowadays, because they insist that you have some sort of Hajj or Hajj and Umrah package or something if you're going to have a Hajj visa. And people locally might be able to pull it off, but the idea that there's a difference between who can afford the sacrifice and who can't afford the sacrifice doesn't terribly pan out. I guess if you're a resident and you go assume the pilgrim sanctity, you may not have the extra money for the sacrifice. Chapter 58, we have the mention of the Treaty of Hudaybiyah, and they were at Dhul Khalifa, and they marked the sacrificial animals and garlanded them and assumed their pilgrim sanctity for the lesser pilgrimage. And chapter 59, Aisha tied the garlands of the sacrificial animal of the Prophet. And for those who only sacrificed the animal, nothing in particular was forbidden. Now, the narrations about, they would wait till their fingernails and all that, they would wait to trim until after the sacrifice. Well, we find that this was always in the context of the pilgrimage, or at least that seems to be the case when you have any bigger narration. And we also have the indication that others can tie it for you, but Aisha was of the families, and, the male sacrifices on behalf of the family. But if you're paying somebody to do the sacrificing, and particularly those who do not take part in the eating of the sacrifice that they give, things are a little different, right? And chapter 60 reminds that the garlanding of the animals can be with sheep. 61, it tended to be with colored wool. Chapter 62, you give the skin and stuff in charity too. Chapter 63, is that, one can give extra animals and such on behalf of the wives, even if they are not giving specific permission or asking for that.